Assalamualaikum everyone. Okay, so this is an announcement and also a briefing for next week. So for next week lab, instead of having a normal a regular lab exercise, we're not gonna have that. So we're gonna have our lab practical test. Okay, so this lab practical test is a hands-on evaluation. So it's not a written test, but it's a hands-on, it's a practical examination. So this is to satisfy this CLO2, the course learning outcome number 2 is on the psychomotor domain, and it carries 5% towards the whole 100% of your marks, yeah, for BWJ20203 microbial diversity and ecology. Okay, so in that exam, as you can see, yeah, there will be 8 stations. We will set up 8 stations, and each station will carry a specific testing that we want to evaluate you, and we want to see you do that test, and everyone will be placed in that station randomly. Okay, so at one time 8 students will go into the lab, and you will be placed randomly in any of the station. Okay, so these are the 8 stations, and these are the things that we would like to evaluate you on. Okay, so for example, the first one is station 1 is the use of microscope. Then section 2 is on the gram staining procedures. Section 3 is on the preparation of the agar plate. Section 4 is the technique on the street plate. Section 5, bacterial lawn making. Section 6 is the susceptibility level determination. Section 7 is on this preparation and application. And section 8 and the last one is on the plate incubation. Okay, so right now you know already what we are going to evaluate you on, but not all of this. Okay, only just once, but you don't know which one, which station you will be placed on. Okay, so you can practice right now, and you can read your lab manual again, and I will see you next week. Okay, so each station will be manned by the research assistant, by demonstrator. Okay, so what you have to do is come on Monday, yeah, at 10 o'clock, and then we will call out your name. Well, I think I will give a schedule. Okay, I will give out a schedule so that you don't have to wait forever in front of the lab. Okay, we'll give out a schedule so you know what time you have to come. And then when you enter the lab, only then we will tell you which station you will be in, and then at each station there will be a demonstrator or a research assistant that will tell you what you need to show them. Okay, so they will have a rubric, the evaluation rubric, and they will give you marks whether you are doing it correctly or not. Okay, so during the procedure, the demonstrator or the research assistant is not going to say anything unless it is deemed dangerous. Then they have to stop it. But if it is not deemed dangerous, then they will just stay quiet, and then they will just see whether you are doing it correctly or not correctly. Then they will give you marks, and then after that they will tell you whether you are doing it correctly or not. Okay, so that you can have a direct and instant feedback. Okay, so all the best to you. Don't worry too much, don't stress out too much. Okay, because all of these techniques we have learned in this class during the practical, starting week 3 until this week. Okay, so all the techniques you have done, we have shown you how to do it. If you are still unsure on how to do it, you can try to find it in YouTube, or you can read it in the Google. So use all the resources available to you to find out. Okay, I know For some of you, this might be like sekejap, bukan sekejap, apa, sikit je kan, because it's only 5%. But believe me that 5% will help you either to get an A or A plus, okay, to help you from B plus to A minus, okay. So all the best everyone, and I'll see you again on Monday. Thank you.